So I have just made it to Wickham Festival 2024. At the moment I'm going across some bumpy parts and I'm going to get off to get a ticket first, then to get in. I made it in to the Wickham Festival main park. I mean, when I came here I didn't think it would be this big a festival, but it is. I'm just going to have a look around. I've seen the toilets already, just behind me with that green sign in the background. So I'm going to go there first and see there's accessible toilets. There should be, but let's find out. Can't find one. I found the disabled toilet, but it's not in the actual toilet park, it's with the first aid team. So always check around the area first before going out for the rest of it, because you need to find out how far away is the toilet to the wherever you're going to be, and to get there in time. And so yeah, we now know where that is in the first aid part of the festival, which is ironically next to the toilets. Ideally the disabled toilet should be with the other toilets because that's what it's branded as, but there you go. I'm gonna have a look around now and see what's around. So first of all, what's your name?
My name's Chandrika.
And you're here representing the Marvellous and Meltdowns.
Yep, so I'm the founder of Marvels and Meltdowns.
Yeah. And tell us a bit about the charity.
So the charity Marvels and Meltdowns started, we've been a charity 9 years now. We work with families with children with autism and ADHD. We have a family centre in Gosport which is open to the public at the moment all year round. We're trialling opening for the summer, and that is for anyone to come along to, so that they can have a safe space to play with their children and have a cup of tea, something to eat. But it's also somewhere that we host our parent and carer support group on a Friday morning during term time, and in the school holidays we close to the public 1 day a week, and we open exclusively to families with children with autism and ADHD for bookable sessions such as pizza making and stay and play sessions purely for them. The numbers are reduced so that it's a sort of, a less busy session, and the children have got somewhere they can go and just be themselves. So yeah, through the year you can find us at lots of events, including Wickham Festival, fundraising for the charity. We're always out and about with our Teddy Tombola stall, which is £1 a go prize every time. Again, it's easier for the children if they win something. It might not be the exact thing that they want, but it's better than going away empty-handed. And we have our Century Pocket Money toy as well, toy stall. It's just so that we can, raise awareness and raise money for the charity as well.
How did it all start?
So it started because of my son. My son's now 16. He was 5 or 6 when we was going through the assessment process, and it was a really tricky time. It was exhausting. Just getting to nursery in the morning and to school in the morning was tough. And I was in my local children's centre one day asking for some support. Where could I go to meet others? And they didn't have an answer for me, so I was a little bit lost. Fortunately, I had a good relationship with the people that sort of ran the centre, and one of them just piped up and said, "Oh, why don't you start your own?" At that moment, that exact moment, I was very red-faced, puffy-eyed from a really tough morning, and I thought, I haven't got the strength. Yeah. But the seed was planted, so thank you, Jane, for that. And here we are today, 9 years later. We started as a fortnightly coffee morning in that children's centre, and now we have our own family centre in Gosport. So yeah, the rest is history, they say.
Yeah. Thank you. The ramp up was alright. There was a bit of a steep going up, and then but smooth after that, but going back down it'll be a bit difficult as well. It'll be smooth and then there'll be a bit of a drop. in the distance is the first aid that we've just been to. On the other side of the field is more toilets, and this one does have a disabled toilet with all the others. So at least there are some inclusivity here. So what's your name?
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm from the Rose Road Association.
And tell us a bit about the charity and how it started and where it's been.
Yep, so Rose Road started in 1952. We're a Southampton-based charity and we provide support to families with disabled children and young people who are living with complex disabilities and health needs. We provide respite, community outreach, telephone advice and support, and services like that.
And what do you do with the daycare and what do you do with the children?
So the people that come to use our day services, we're very much led by their decisions and what they want to do. So it could be anything from going for a coffee in a local cafe to going zip lining at the QE2 Activity Centre that's in Hamble Country Park. We take them shopping, we take them doing different ranges of sports like the Paralympic sport, boccia I think it's called. Boccia, yeah, they've tried that as well. So many activities. We're not about boundaries. We really challenge perceptions that disabled people can get involved in anything they want to. So a whole range of things we do.
Lullaby, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, mean that much to you. I've been.
So I've spoken to some of the volunteers, and this one is the only one that has the accessible stage. The other two haven't. It's all ground level access though, on the grass, on the field itself. And then I came across this lovely bar band type act, and it's quite good. And they're basically gospel, not far away from us. So I've got a video to check that out.
A pretty side, pretty like you're begging for attention. Anybody ask me, I tell them no question. You're the girl I go for trouble for, tell them a lesson. Don't need nothing like to give us a.
So what's your name?
My name's Amy and I'm the founder of George's Rock Stars charity.
So how did the charity come about?
The charity is inspired by my son George, who was diagnosed with leukemia at 22 months old. And during treatment for a bone marrow transplant in Bristol, George had music therapy, and it was the highlight of his week during a really difficult time. He was in really strict isolation. He wasn't allowed to have his little sister in the room with him, and the music therapist used music to help George process all of that. And it's not something that's widely available in hospitals, and so that's what we've changed in George's memory.
And you're quite local to Southampton. You're doing it across Hampshire, going to different hospitals.
We're in all the hospitals in Hampshire, so yeah, Southampton, Portsmouth, Basingstoke and Winchester, and we're going to be starting soon in Brighton Children's Hospital as well.
Throughout the festival field, there's a few bumps to get over, you know, where the wires are. Where the wires are in the ground, they cover them with a bump. It's a low bump, so it's not that much of a bump to get over for wheelchairs, which is fairly good.
As I turned off the phone to let them ring, to let them ring. Thank you.
And it's been a very fully accessible festival. I'm pleased to have came.